Wow, look at this. That's the dam. What is snow doing here? This is crazy. So I'll approach here. The ponies will for sure start it because they're a bit more wild. And then the other two follow. So we've got them in this big area here. It's like a giant round pen. And this is where they'll finally be able to do the running that they so desperately need to do. See, I only have to walk behind them. They're already taken off. It's a very common misconception that the horse is running away from you because it's scared of you. But actually, that is not always true. Horses will run away from you to tell you that they really need to run because that's their main primary source of relieving their stress and taking their energy down. So I'm gonna load them up into the trailer here. I'm actually gonna load Nils first and then Noel. Both of them load perfectly fine, but Nils has a bit more experience with loading, so he'll go straight in. And Noel will also go straight in as long as Nils is already in there, so I'm kind of cheating. Nils goes in first. Just loop around the back here. There's this. Side here. His head around the side here. There we go. Close this one. Ready to go. Ah. 50 euros. We have arrived in Kühtai. Get Noel ready here. You okay? All right. We got Noel ready to ride. And Nils ready to ride. This is the first time either of them have been here. Nils also has never been to Kühtai before, and so this will be a first for both of them. I've been here before, and so I already kind of knew that they're gonna have some animals here, but it looks like the cows are not up this high yet, I guess because just yesterday it was snowing. It's probably too cold for them. But the sheep are up here. And maybe we'll still find some cows. We're gonna search anyways. All right, we got the horses on the road here. Just gonna find a place to mount. Put him right next to this cement block here. Stop him. Like so. Put Noel's rope over there. And sit up here. He's pretty excited, so he already walked off. Here's my reins. Here's my lead rope. A bit of multitasking here. And here's Noel's rope. We got our food bag here. Looks like he wants to get going. Straight off the bat here. Turn him. Redirect that forwards energy this way. Yeah, Kühtai, 2,020 meters. The name Kühtai, pretty sure it means like cow valley or something, or cow pasture. Like they've had the cows here for centuries, I guess. They're just not up here yet. Normally they'd be walking around the streets and stuff all over the place. They're probably going to be up here in a couple weeks since it was just snowing recently. A bit too cold for them. But everything to do with this place is to do with cows, you see? Statues and stuff here. This is the Kühtai shop. Little cow on there. Noel's doing great. So you'll probably start to notice that this is like a ghost town. We're riding right down the middle of the main street here. No cars or people or anything here. And I guess that's because everything's closed for this part of the season. This is like a ski resort town here on top of the mountain in the winter time. But now it's like almost summer. Well, technically it's supposed to already be summer. But as you can see, there's snow everywhere. So it's not officially summer. And maybe in summer it picks up again as people start hiking around the mountains and stuff. Noel is looking totally relaxed here. There's another cow, the Fearless psychedelic cow. All right, so where are we heading? I guess we're gonna head this way. Maybe you can see it. There's a giant rock wall up there, perfectly flat. I'm pretty sure that that is a dam. And behind it, a whole lot of water. Maybe, just maybe, we can make our way up there to check it out. But from this distance, man, it looks like it's very far away. All right, so we got a bit of a problem here. We cannot pass on the road here. And we'll have to use that walkway because they've got a grate there that prevents the cows and other animals from escaping this area. All right, let's figure this out. All right, I got the horses tied here for a second. I'm gonna check this out, make sure it's doable. Oh boy. That is not gonna work, huh? Horse here, pinches the back. All right, we're gonna have to find a different way. All right, so we found our different option here for getting across. But I can already see that this one has one of those grates that we can't cross with the horses because of their hooves. There's a second option here. Let's check it out. Yeah, it looks good, as long as there's not a lock on this gate. I'll jump down. Check it out. Nice. Yeah, we're good to go. Close this. Boom. We are across. Check this out. 4-star hotel, Alpine Completely shut down. you would think that it was out of business, but it's just, I guess, because of the season. Niels can't believe it. What is snow doing here? This is crazy. Snow in the summer. Here, check it out. Yes, yummy, yummy. They're taste testing it to make sure it's real. All right, yeah, they're very suspicious about this snow. Oh no, look at this. There's a sign that says we're not allowed to drive up there. But I don't know, is this really driving? That's Fahrverbot sign, means no driving. But we're not driving, we're riding. Yeah, it should be allowed, huh? Riding. We're not driving. All right, yeah, well anyway, just stick to the side of the road. I think if hikers are allowed to go up here, we should be allowed to take a horse. There we go. But I already saw some hikers coming down from here, so hiking should be authorized. We're just hiking with a horse. Yeah, this will help them relax a bit. Running up this hill. If you only walk the whole time, they start to get antsy. And then they'll just explode on you. Better to let them run a bit. All right, I'm gonna give the horses a little snack here. They're doing so good. You've never been here before, but look at their faces. Totally relaxed. Yes, snack time. Delicious. Good. All right, we're trotting again. All right, I switched to Niels. He wanted to lead real bad. And so we're gonna try something here. We'll just, this stops him from eating grass the whole time. We'll just wrap up the reins here because he will anyways just follow us. So look who's coming along. Come on, boy. Ooh, we made it pretty high up here. And there is a mountain restaurant here. Berggasthof. Running behind us. Hey, boy. They're for sure quite nervous about all this, both horses, but at the same time they're having fun. It's the same for us. You do something new and something that's grand. This kind of view, it's just powerful and kind of stresses you out a bit. I mean, I'm honestly also a bit stressed. This is just incredible. It's huge, it's just so massive. And then you have like cliffs here. It's like amazing, exciting, but also scary at the same time. So we made it to the official snow line here. Snow, natural snow is starting to show up. And I can see a tunnel, which worries me because that might mean that there is another one of those grates on the ground to prevent the animals from going into that tunnel, which would also prevent our horses from going through that tunnel. Plus, we'll have to double check that that tunnel is not like super long, that we can actually make it through it before some truck or something comes up behind us. Yeah, we'll figure it out when we get up there. Wow, look at this. That's the dam. It's just a bunch of stones. Incredible. And the road goes right across it here. Yeah, let's go ahead and trot. We're almost to that tunnel. All right, I switched to Noel. He's happy to be in the front now. We're coming up on this mysterious tunnel. Alright, looks like we're good actually. The tunnel has no grates. Incredible. Let's see what it says. There's only a sign for the height. Then there's a sign here, it says Betreten des Tunnels auf eigene Gefahr, which means use the tunnel at your own risk. And then there's like the owner of the tunnel here for the electricity company. Wow. So technically we're allowed to do it. Oh, lights switched on when we came in here. Oh man, there's ice in here. This is crazy. It is like sketchy dark in here. These horses are absolute champions. I can barely see. Thank God for these lights. Hope they don't switch off in the middle of us going through this tunnel. I don't know how well you guys can see, but for me it's pretty dark. This should be the end of the tunnel. I see a bunch of daylight. That was incredible. Woo! Look, the horses are excited and we made it out. They thought I was leading them into the mountain. Now they realize I was just leading them through it. Wow, look at that. We're way up there. Crazy. Almost there. And we made it. I switched to Nils because Noel kept trying to run us off the side of the cliffs because he's so excited up here. Nils is a bit older and more experienced, so a bit more dependable. Cool, so we made it. There's the water. I figured it was gonna be full. It's only about half full. Still pretty epic. We're actually gonna ride on the dam. Man, it's crazy. It looks like this dam is only made from millions of rocks, giant boulders. Now we are riding on the dam. Crazy. Look at this. And this is all like ice and water from the snow collected here. Beautiful. So we are riding right down the middle of this dam. I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to do this, but there was no sign at all saying that we couldn't, so why not? Looks like they drive on it anyways with some cars. Yeah, so we started way down there. Crazy. Well, we kind of changed our plan. The original plan was to search for cows and all the animals we could find in Noel here. But there were no cows up here in Kühtai, Cow Valley. Not yet, at least. So we changed our plan and came to the top of this dam that we saw. And I'm really happy that we did. He looks pretty happy too. I think they're real proud of themselves. Yes, you did it. Now I could really feel the excitement myself, so they were for sure excited on our way up here. It's pretty huge and grand, and it's real powerful to be in a place like this, especially since there's no other people at all here. He is done. All right, we did it. We're gonna head back down. I'll walk most of the way, save their front feet. And yeah, Noel is anyways completely done, as you can see. Good boy. Amazing.